This week marks a month since Hawaii's beloved mixed martial arts champion, Angela Lee Pucci, announced her retirement from the sport. In the wake of the change, Angela has dedicated herself to helping people struggling with mental health after tragedy in her own family. Angela joins us now to talk story about Fight Story, her new organization dedicated to helping others. Aloha and good morning, Angela. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
First, I just admire you for your bravery in coming out to talk about all the stuff that you've been through. If you could take us through a little bit of the tragedy that you've had in your family and how that has inspired you to create Fight Story.
This year has it's been really difficult. It's been a lot to overcome, and we're still moving forward. With my sister's passing last year, it really caused every one of us to take a step back and kind of, just think about things, evaluate, really what is important in life and, what we're going to be doing next. And for me, I decided to create Fight Story, a mental health nonprofit in honor of Victoria and her life, and just to move forward and help others.
What do you hope to do with Fight Story? What do you think that this can do for others?
I think that it is really needed. We're at a time right now in the world where so much is going on, and we're hoping that Fight Story can be just a beacon of hope and light for people who are struggling, who are going through a dark time in their life. Bringing awareness to mental health and how important it is, and just realizing that it is a part of our health. We have physical health and mental health, and they're one and the same.
Yeah, well said. You recently retired, right? It's an interesting thing we were talking about, to retire at such a young age, but this is something that you've been doing your entire life. What led to that decision, and what has it been like since deciding to retire?
My family, we are all involved in MMA and martial arts, and so, when everything happened last year, I didn't know what the future was going to look like in terms of training, in terms of my career, and it's something that I gave a lot of thought into, but I knew it was the right decision to make. I felt at peace with it, and I just felt, I always competed and wanted to fight because I loved it, and I still have a huge passion for MMA and martial arts, but just in a different way now. And I think that I have a much bigger fight now in my life, and that's fighting for, mental health, fighting for just this advocacy, and, helping others. I'm glad that I found this new purpose. I feel that has given me closure with my fight career, and now moving forward to, helping others through Fight Story.
That's a wonderful way to continue in that world. I'm sure there's somebody watching right now who has had struggles with mental health issues or is currently struggling with mental health issues. It might be somebody young, might be an athlete, might be somebody older. Is there anybody, you've been very candid about your experiences. Is there any message that you have to people like that about what you've gone through and how there is hope on the other side of this?
Definitely, it's not an easy thing to talk about. And it affects everyone in a different way because we are all, different and unique. And but what I can say through my experience is that, there is hope. It is possible, and you're not alone in this struggle. We all go through battles daily. And so just reaching out to find the right people who can support you through this, finding that community. You have a community in Fight Story, and just know that there are people out there who truly understand, what you've gone through, what you're going through, and that it's okay. It's okay to have ups and downs. It's just a part of being human.
Yeah, well said. Is there a way that people can get involved, or people can just get more information on Fight Story?
Definitely. You can visit us at fightstory.org. You can help donate to us and support our mission. And, it's going to take a community effort. So, yeah, please, if you can. But just talking about it, spreading the word, bringing up those conversations, that's truly what's needed.
Yeah, exactly. Angela, I admire your bravery so much. I admired it when you were in the cage, and I admire it maybe even more now after, you know, all you've gone through, and being able to talk about this and be so candid about it and to help others. It's just an amazing thing. So thank you for doing so, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Have a great day.